Yo, what's up, everyone, and welcome back to Ben in Focus. As you can see, I'm a little bit more vibrant. As I mentioned in my last video, things go from 0 to 100. So this video is to show you guys me. Not saying the last video was not me, but this is me. So again, welcome back to Ben in Focus, where we talk about life, music, gaming, and just whatever else just pops up. So my name is Ben, and let's get into it. So first, I would just like to let you know how the videos are normally going to play out. It's essentially going to be me just playing any game of choice and me just talking over it in a podcast style. Because like I said, I am a gamer. I enjoy games a lot. I also enjoy music, but I am not trying to deal with copyright issues just yet. And I do not move my hands like this all the time, so you just want to yeah, if it's anything, I'm probably just a little nervous because this is my first time doing this, so we'll get there. But essentially, it's going to be some gameplay and me talking over the gameplay, and I'm going to try to find the chillest song that I can find so that we can try to connect to each other. You can kind of figure out just a little bit of more who I am as a person, which if you were to ask anyone that I know is a giant multitude of things. And essentially, I would like to talk about certain stereotypes and the ones that I normally break. So without further ado, let's get into this mystery game of the day I have decided to play. It's called Haste. It is a free running simulator. So I got a little Sonic attire, so it's just this is honestly one of the chiller games that I play. I think it's a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, this game is definitely a vibe. Like, I'll have my music playing and I'm just kind of going with it. But you know, I wanted to first, I'm not sure if I went into detail in the introductory video, but a little introductory to me. And there are gonna be some times where you're not gonna see your boy, okay? I'm dark skinned, okay? Black is beautiful, don't ever forget that. So if it's not bright like this, you're not gonna see my face, you'll just see these pearly whites. But anyways, introduction. As you know, my name is Ben. I am 30 years old. I know, unk status. But hey, if you're 30, we're in there. We're still chipper. You know, one of these young cats, you know, discourage us. But you know, I grew up in Georgia. I have been in there. I've lived there for 25 years. I decided to move to Tennessee. I've been here for about, obviously, 5 years. So it's been nice. I just needed a change of pace and whatnot. So I said, screw it. Let's do it. I have family up here, my aunt and my uncle, and they've been very supportive of the move. So I don't think I would have been able to survive without them. Also without my friends as well. Shout outs to them. I do have another friend that also games. He does have a channel. I'll plug him in there. His name's Dwayne. His name Sir Kicks on Twitch. You know, I'll probably link him in the description if you want to give him a follow. But this ain't about him. This ain't about you, Dwayne. This is about me and the viewers, because we're all important. That's right. Yeah, I switched up there. Yeah, you know where this is gonna go. But yeah, obviously I game. I like games a lot. I've started gaming. My first game was Minesweeper. Yeah, Dole. I don't really want to count it, but I gotta be fair. That was probably the first game I've ever played. Or Snake. But other than that, Speedy Egbert. And I'm not sure if anyone's ever gonna know what that game is, but Speedy Egbert, that's for the OGs out there. If you know what Speedy Egbert is, you're one of the goats. But it was back then, because all of the games came on, obviously they still do, but you know, it was a little CD disc. But it was the free trial version. You know, your boy I didn't have the full version, so I was going around with the free trial version and whatnot. But it's back with the Rosetta Stones and the Oregon Trail and all this and that. So whatever. But I grew up on Nintendo. Nintendo was the game. That was the company that I was in. You know, I was heavily into Pokemon. A little bit of Digimon, but I gravitated more towards Pokemon. Kirby Air Ride, which is one of the best racing games I feel like is to ever exist. Sonic, obviously. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is the best Sonic game, and I don't care what you have to say about it. We can debate, but Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, or the Sonic Adventure series, period. Really good games. Really good games. But yeah, and I eventually went over to Xbox and PlayStation, whatever. But now I am on PC, and I'm not gonna say PC Master Race, but hey, man, console players, you know, get a little bit of variety. You just get everything. You know, you don't know what you're missing out. You know, it's fun, it's nice, and whatnot. But yeah, so you know. That's just a little quick thing about me. Gamer, obviously. I love music. I have about 7,000 songs on my Spotify. They could tell you if anyone was around, I'm playing music. When that Spotify starts and that shuffle is on, you're gonna go through 24 different music genres for every song. It is never gonna be the same genre every time. So. But we'll get into that as far as music taste in another video probably, because I don't want this first one to be too long, because I want to talk about stereotypes, and that music will go into there. But sports is one of the biggest stereotypes that I feel that I break, that I wanted to talk about, because I am a 6'5" man. I'm a man. I don't like sports. I don't hate it, but I don't know what's going on, so I tend to just not care unless it's a Super Bowl, and you know, I'll bet on it, see if I get some money. But I don't really care for sports. My friends do, my dad, my family, whatnot. But you know, I don't care for it, so I can't relate to someone in that aspect. And they're just like, "Oh, Ben, do this," and I'm like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Touchdown, oh, cool." My dad's a big Falcons fan, and I would always tease him about it, because you know the Falcons kind of known for fumbling when it matters most. But you know, I'd always tease him about my little brothers going to little things, but I don't know too much about sports, so that's normally not what I tend to get into. But you know, I never got teased about it growing up, because contrary to belief, I was never this size for growing up. You know, at one point I was a pretty small dude, so you know, I get, "Oh, you should have been a linebacker," this and that. I'm like, yo, they would have snapped me like a twig. Yo, I was the techie person. Like, I'm looking at computers, I'm looking at what kind of phone, you know, they have the little Blackberries and whatnot, and all that stuff. Like, I'm looking at how far technology can go. I'm not looking at sports, so that was never my thing. But you know, I still get it occasionally. But you know, what can you do? But in the comments, I would love for you to tell me what a stereotype is that you feel that you break. Because I know there's got to be at least one. You know, we don't always fit the mold of what they say. I'm doing the quotation. Yeah, oh, you can see my eyes. Yeah, it's super dark. The mold that people feel that we are based upon our looks. Because people will tell you that when they've encountered me, that it was a full 360 of who they thought that I was compared to the things that I like. So you know, that's always fun. It's always fun to see people's reactions of how I act, because I am a pretty bubbly dude. You look at me, just okay, this guy's badass. Like, look at him, he's tough and this and that. And obviously, I go to talking, and my vibrant personality comes out, and they're just like, okay, this guy isn't, you know, what we thought. Like, he's actually pretty chill. So you know, and that's always been cool. But yeah, definitely leave in the comments a stereotype that you break. Like I said, this video isn't gonna be too long. I would have liked to show you guys the boss in this. I'm doing horribly, as you can see. I promise you this game's fun. I promise you. You go really fast and whatnot. This is one of the first stages, so like the gameplay is like a little slower. I think it was like 10 levels, but you know, I'm not really sure. Like the first couple episodes, I wasn't gonna have me like doing like full gameplays. Like I'm sure the next video is gonna be me playing a completely different game. So I do plan on streaming on Twitch. I do have my Twitch linked on YouTube. I'm trying to connect the socials and this and that. So we'll get there, but I do have my Twitch somewhere linked on there. The name is gonna be different. It's Donald Fluck, and I just have a lot of history with that name. I will part with it eventually. May not, but it is linked on there. I do plan on streaming on there pretty soon. I'm not going to plug in my TikTok because I used to make TikToks a couple years ago, and they're kind of cringe. They'll surface eventually, but I don't know if I want to just keep that account or make a new one. But you know, if you want to see some live gameplay, it's not happening yet, but go on over there to Twitch. You know, I'll be playing with my friends and this and that. So you'll just see us in there, just random banter. I will disclaimer, it is a little vulgar in there. It's all love and it's all fun, but those are some crazy people, and I'm one of the crazy people too. So you will definitely see the other side that you normally are just like, okay, but I did tell you it goes 0 to 100. So if you ever get blindsided by something and something's just like, okay, this isn't, you know, nah, you did it to yourself. You did that to yourself. So, but yeah, there's gonna be another clip after this. As you can see, I'm gonna be working on editing, and you know, this is just a journey that all of us will encounter together. So you'll see me get a little better at this and that. But there will be another clip, so definitely stick around and stay tuned. I wasn't able to get to the boss for this one because I'm not trying to make this video too long. But definitely like, comment, follow, subscribe, whatever it is on YouTube, you know, share or whatnot, and I'm gonna know. All right, if you like this video, and you better like it, because I'll find you. And you're not gonna like what happens when I find you. Okay, so let's just not even go down that route, you know? Please, for the both of us. I don't want to do it to you. I don't. I'm a nice guy, I swear. But, you know, so we got a boss. You know what? You guys are lucky. You gotta get some boss action going up in there. But I will try to. I do have some clips sprawled about in my Discord and whatnot, so I will put them in there for you to watch. So I guess this little part will just be a little banter going on right now while I put the smack down on this jumper frog looking robot that kind of looks like those robots from Nier. I am not going to say the next name. Automata. Please do not hate me because I really like that series. I can never pronounce the name right. Please do not hate me. Automation. Let's just say that. No, Nier Automata. Okay. My buddy got me onto Final Fantasy 14 online, which you will also see me play. I'm not super good at it. I'm DPS, so you know you'll see me doing, you know, I maybe do some videos of me doing my dailies on there. But a lot of the games you'll see me play is Final Fantasy, Battlefield 6, which I'm really enjoying. Gunfire Reborn, Escape the Backrooms. I play those with my friends, but you know, Risk of Rain 2, just some whatnot. If there is a game that you guys would like to see me play, you know, let me know. I already know some people are gonna be like, oh, you know you don't like sports, this and that, but go ahead and play a sports game. If you really want to see that and see me fail and not know what I'm supposed to do in the sports game, go for it. Recommend me a sports game and I'll play it. So, but yeah, not gonna make this video too long. I say that this video is probably like 3 hours long, but yeah, thank you. Oh, achievement. Thank you for watching. And we will now go into the next clip. And there you have it, people. Hand movement. Yeah. is what an episode is going to probably look like. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna look all the time, but you know, I'm getting up there. I'm not trying to scare away the people just yet, but that is essentially how the episodes are going to go. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned after this last little bit that I say, because there's a little surprise to show you what streaming is potentially going to be for me, because I do also want to get into that. But anyways, if I can come up with a little slogan or a logo or whatever for the channel, no, a quote, perfect. Stay focused and stay you, because there's only one you and there's always gonna be one you. So you are unique, you are amazing, and whether you know it or not, you are appreciated. So like, comment, subscribe, follow, share it, do whatever it is you want to do, and I'll see you in the next video.
How do I get out of here?
Fucking